Hey everyone, today we're talking about Where the Forest Ends. It's a brand new, story-driven, top-down horror shooter that just dropped on Steam from developer MonkeyBassGames. Now look, we all know the post-apocalyptic genre is crowded. It's like trying to get onto a subway car at rush hour, except everyone inside is a zombie or a bandit trying to steal your boost. So when a tiny indie developer pops up claiming a fresh take, you kinda have to squint and ask, is it actually different, or someone just sprinkling some new seasoning onto leftover meatloaf? Let's see what's cooking. Here's the deal. Where the Forest Ends puts you right in the middle of a gritty, zombie-infested wasteland mixed with industrial decay. But instead of playing as some ultra soldier saving the world, the story's actually surprisingly small-scale and human. You play a guy whose wayward brother wants a ride to go retrieve an old stash, because of course he does. And as we all know, in video games, whenever a family member asks you for a quick ride to pick something up in a wasteland, things go perfectly smoothly, everyone has tea, and nobody gets eaten. Yeah, no, everything goes horribly wrong. It's a dark tale about human nature when everything else has completely crumbled. But you're not just chauffeuring your brother around either. The core loop here focuses on a deep, tactical combat system. You have an arsenal of 12 firearms and 6 melee weapons to work with, which is a solid amount of variety. The game uses a dynamic status effect system, meaning you can't just run in guns blazing. You have to think about weapon combinations. Combat feels chunky, in a good way. The weapons hit hard, the animations are satisfying, and you get that heaviness when you smack a zombie with a wrench or take a shot at a bandit. It edges toward action RPG territory because everything just feels substantial. And hey, it's not just zombies chomping away, you're also up against bandits who are organized and pretty well armed. And here's the clever bit. If you get sneaky, you can trick the zombies and bandits into beating each other up while you hang back and enjoy the carnage. Work smarter, not harder, right? Now, it's not all killer animations and perfect headshots. The game's sitting at mostly positive on Steam, and there are reasons for that. First, this is a small indie title, so yeah, expect some rough edges. There are a few minor graphics bugs, some missed details, you get the picture. But here's the big red flag: controller support. If you're someone who loves gaming with a controller on the couch, heads up. Right now, using a gamepad is kind of a mess. The menus are awkward with analog sticks, and the UI still shows mostly keyboard and mouse buttons everywhere. It's playable, and once you're in combat, things feel great. But just starting up with a controller can be annoying. If you don't want to use a mouse and keyboard, maybe wait for a patch or two and see if the devs fix that stuff. So what's the bottom line here? Where the Forest Ends doesn't turn the zombie shooter genre upside down, but it delivers a solid experience without breaking your wallet. There's a big launch discount, so you're looking at paying around $7 or $8. For that price, the gritty atmosphere, the punchy combat, and the tight story are well worth checking out, especially if you already love top-down survival games. It's dark, intense, and there's a little heart buried under all the chaos. I'm curious to hear from you. Does another tactical zombie shooter sound like your jam, or are you totally zombied out? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you next time.